Welcome back to the RV Rundown. I'm your host, Barry, and today we've got something really special for you. It's the DRV Mobile Suites 41 RKDB. This is a huge luxury fifth wheel. It has all sorts of awesome amenities. I want to get started right here in the living room. I've come up through that front door. We're just across from it. There's actually a half bath that's right off of this living room. So this is a bath and a half model. That's something to keep in mind right from the get-go. And in that half bath, we even have prep for a washer dryer. Right in front of it, we have our entertainment center. This huge, beautiful flat screen TV with a large fireplace down low. We have real walnut cabinetry here. So that's pretty cool in my opinion. Not only is it beautiful, it feels really nice to the touch. It's solid, it's gonna last for years and always look really good. As we push back a little bit, we notice that this space in our living room, thanks to the opposing slides and the way they've laid it out, just feels massive. Even I at 6'3", I feel like I could do yoga in this room. It's fine, there's plenty of space for it. All of the furniture is super high end. It has a really nice hand to it. We have electric recliners with cup holders and power points. We've even got a trifold sofa over here that's gonna pull out into a guest bed should we need it. This is all surrounded by large windows with those walnut valances up top. Those are just timeless. They're gonna look good years down the road. There's no weird fabric up here. And then that walnut surrounds our windows as well. I just think overall it has a very classy, almost like Mad Men look to it. I like it a lot. In addition to those window trims, you'll notice that we have MCD roller shades. So we've got a blackout shade as well as a day shade just to knock the light down a little bit and give you some privacy in here. When it comes to dining, right across from the living room, we have our little dinette here. This is kind of cool because it has a couple of swivel chairs. We have a solid surface buffet in the back with some storage down below it in the form of cabinetry. There's plugs on either side of the table, so if you needed to use it for a desk, plug in a phone, a laptop, whatever else, that's an option. Notice there's hardly anything underneath it to slam your knees into, and this table will slide out. A leaf expansion can be put in, and 2 additional chairs can be added so that we can seat up to 4 here, making a dining expansion, if you will. Another thing to notice too, the slide height here is extra tall. I'm 6'3". There's not a chance that I'm hitting my head walking in and out of this slide, but that allows them to add all this extra storage up to the top. If you're full-time in this thing, storage is the name of the game. Here at the rear of the camper, you're gonna find an absolutely gorgeous and well-equipped kitchen. Again, that walnut cabinetry surrounding us, no shortage of storage in here. We have solid surface countertops, residential appliances, gigantic refrigerator here, as well as an oven so big that you could definitely roast a turkey in it. We've got a 4-burner stovetop and a real tile backsplash back there, as well as our convection oven up high. So you could have cookies baking in 2 different places if you wanted to, and I think that's cool. Additionally, DRV has included a dishwasher in this kitchen, which is not something that we see that often. And the fact that they took out the effort to put in a window over the centered sink here, this large stainless steel single basin sink, just really opens it up and makes it feel gorgeous. I can imagine having a beautiful view looking that way out into the mountains or over a lake and prepping a meal on vacation. The thought just makes me smile. Other things that I think are pretty cool are the fact that they've thought about things like trash storage. So they built in a can in a really logical location, and all of our drawers are soft close. Same goes for our doors up there, just giving it that touch of luxury. Up high in center, we have a max air fan with the control right here on the wall so that we can't exhaust any unnecessary fumes from in here. Heading up to the upper deck, we have our primary bedroom, where we have a king bed on a slide. As a matter of fact, there's opposing slides in this bedroom just to give you a lot more space at the foot of the bed. There's a really narrow vanity slide here that holds a 6-drawer chest of drawers, as well as a solid surface countertop and a TV, so we have entertainment in this room. When it comes to the bed itself, there is power on either side of it, and they've given us these little nightstands where you can set a drink, a phone. There's even a little cubby down beneath so that we can stash something as the evening passes. On both sides of our king bed, we have windows that can open up and let a cross breeze through, and there's a nice padded headboard at the rear. And of course, up under our bed, it's a strut-assisted lift, and there's more storage. Just beyond the bedroom, pushing into that front cap, we have a large bathroom. This is incredibly spacious. We have 2 sinks, so a left and a right, with solid surface countertops, individual medicine cabinets, and storage down below. We have a foot flush toilet that's porcelain, as well as a large shower enclosure that's all fiberglassed in with a glass door system and a skylight up above. That's plenty spacious, and it feels pretty luxurious for an RV. When it comes to storage, we have more than just what we see right here. Behind me and to my side here, we have lots of upright cabinetry, more chest of drawers, hanging space galore in the front cap. I mean, there's loads of closet space here and a nice sliding door to separate it all off. Now, before we head outside and check out some of the features there, I want to close up all of the slides and see what's accessible at a quick pit stop. The control panel for the DRV is right here across from the door as soon as we come inside. We have physical buttons. We have the ability to control our air conditioner as well as our water heater from here, and run our awnings in and out too. We can also check tanks. All of that's done from a central location. Now, let's run these slides in and see what we got access to. Okay, so with the slides in, we don't have access to much. Getting into the closet in the front bathroom, you'd have to roll over the bed. But remember, this does have that half bath that's right across from the entry door. So I could potentially walk through my door and into that half bath, no problem. When it comes to the kitchen and living space though, definitely gonna have to open a slide to get back to that. So quick pit stop, use the bathroom, we're good. Everything else, we need some space. Let's open it back up and jump outside and check out some of the features there. Stepping outside of this mobile suites, there is something that whether you're visiting one for the first time or you're shopping for other brands, that I would like you to take a moment and do as a consumer. Wrap your hands around the frame of the RV. Feel how thick those sidewalls are, because with DRV, it's over 3 inches. It is massive in width. Most of the competitors, 1 inch to 2 inches at best. So this thing is loaded with insulation that's going to keep it quiet inside. It's also going to keep it warm in those winter months and cool in the summer months. As you can see out here, we do have full body paint on this fifth wheel, which is going to look great for decades just because it's not going to fade and peel like those vinyl stickers do. Right here under that vanity bedroom slide, we have slam latches and nice thick insulated baggage doors that open up on struts to reveal a massive pass-through storage with access to the underside as well in there. I think that's pretty cool. We'll see it on the opposing side when we work our way around, but that's just something that DRV has built in that I think they do a really good job of. The entrance itself has the more ride stairs, which make contact with the ground, have adjustable legs, and really just give it a stable entry. That combined with the safety rail from More Ride is something that I think a lot of people really like these days. The extra length on that makes it easier to grab onto at the first step. This is equipped with 2 really large awnings. They're electric, they roll out at the touch of a button. But one of the cool things that I think is really neat about them is that they have an AlumiGuard cover when they're rolled in, protecting the vinyl from all sorts of little mishaps, whether it be scraping up against a tree branch or anything can happen in the park. You never know. But that AlumiGuard cover really does help prolong the life of your awnings. They're LED lit up underneath. That can be controlled by a switch inside. And of course, we have frameless windows up here, which give the exterior a really sleek look. Thinking about that residential refrigerator, DRV's gone in and put in a hatch so that we have the ability to winterize the unit without pulling it out of the slot in the kitchen. That's kind of smart. The DRV features a molded rear fiberglass cap. This has a very clean automotive look, the way they inset the LED lights on here. And then also the way that the frameless windows set in just gives it almost a motorhome quality and look. And that full body paint certainly helps that too. Down low, you'll notice that we have a 2-inch receiver with 7-pin wiring, so we could tandem tow if we needed to. And up high, they'll see that this is prepped for a Lippert ladder to get up onto that fully walkable roof. On the off-door side, right here at the rear, you're going to find a power cord reel for that 50-amp cord, as well as lots of storage with insulated baggage doors with slam latches. Now they're able to put this storage into the side down under the skirt here, thanks to that giant 15-inch triple stack box tube steel frame, which you get a glimpse of in the back of the storage there. At the top of each of the slides from the factory, you'll notice that it comes pre-installed with slide toppers. Up underneath, we've got a 6-point leveling system that's hydraulic. It levels the camper on its own. It's powerful enough to lift it completely off the ground on one side, so you could potentially change a tire. And speaking of those tires, this is rolling on more ride independent suspension. So instead of having a standard axle that runs across, each of the wheel has its own independent housing. As we push towards the front of the camper, you'll notice more of that carved-in storage wherever they could put it. And another thing that DRV has done that's unique is that they've separated off our control center and wet bay from the main pass-through storage. Now, a lot of times with a lot of RVs, we have a little column right here that blocks off part of our pass-through storage where all of these connections and tank pulls are usually located. DRV took it and set it off to the side, gave it its own hatch and access point through the bottom, and that really just opens up that pass-through to give you a lot more space to throw things in and out. But it did one other thing that I think is really neat too, which is give you access to making repairs inside as well as our plumbing manifold system. Just past that pass-through storage, we have 2 large LP tanks that are on their own sliding tray to give you ease of access. That slides in and out just by flicking over the little latch here. For quick access to change your hitch height, we have a control panel built into the sidewall here. This will also auto-level the camper or retract all of your jacks at the touch of a button. If you want more individualized control over the legs, if you need to do some tweaking, there is a larger touchscreen panel inside that controls those actions. Tucked away up under our front cap, you're going to find our battery compartment, which is actually on a tray that slides out, as well as a little storage where we potentially could house a few things, but that could also double as a generator space. So that's boxed in specifically for a generator. You would have to add the wiring and the generator, of course. Our molded fiberglass front cap is adorned with LED marker lights and full paint. This is designed to last a really long time and look good for years to come. Tucked up underneath it, you're going to find a more ride pin box that has escutcheon plates in the X and the Y axis, which is really going to help eliminate chucking going down the road, which is important when you've got such a large and heavy rig. The 41RKDB truly does feel luxurious inside. From the real walnut wood finished cabinets to all of the modern amenities on board, it feels like a mini luxury apartment on wheels. This is something that I would feel very comfortable going full time in. It has thick sidewalls with loads of insulation, so you know it's going to be quiet and comfortable inside. And quite frankly, it's one of the largest, most spacious RVs that I've had a chance to tour. It's certainly worth seeing for yourself in person at Southern RV. You can visit us online at southernrv.com. If you have any questions, please give us a call, 770-477-0552. And please like, comment, subscribe, share. It really helps out our channel. And until next time, happy camping.